Morning, everybody. Excuse me. Just doing a little garden update on our tomato plants. It's February 18th. This morning it said it's 17 degrees outside. We got some more snow last night. Waiting on the weather to break. And here's a little update on our tomato plants. Our Super Sauce hybrids. They're a huge paste tomato, the largest I've ever grown. I planted a few seeds in each cup. These are 8-ounce cups. So I start them with the starting mix in these 8-ounce cups. And you can see they're starting to get their second set of leaves out on them. So it's almost time to transplant. So I'll go from these 8-inch cups. There's my little fan on them to keep some wind on them and moving. That keeps them a little stronger and sturdy. We'll go from an 8-ounce cup to a 16-ounce cup to a 32-ounce cup, and then they'll go in the ground. Once I get them to the 16-ounce cup, we'll start adding our starter and transplanting plant food. I'll probably do that this week. Go ahead and get them spread apart, and maybe I can get them broke apart real nice. Salvage. Won't have to pinch them off. Salvage most of the smaller ones there. Like one cup's got 3, one cup's got 2. Spread them apart. Maybe I can be careful with them. I might get them all to get transplanted, but probably not. I'll probably break a few of them. Here's our leeks update on those. They're doing pretty good. Won't be long, they'll have to be transplanted too. I'll probably go to an 8-inch or a 8-ounce, from an 8-ounce cup to a 16-ounce cup on those. And then they'll go outside. I won't step them up to the largest cups I have. Here's our cactus. This cactus was given to us this year. We've had it 21 years. It started as a little trunk down here, and it's grown. It's actually got tall as the top of the curtains there twice, and we've had to cut it off to be able to manage it. And it's in a pretty big pot, but as you can see down here in the bottom, it's getting root bound again. So this year I'll probably have to get this thing transplanted out of that pot into a bigger pot, which is going to be pretty hard, as huge as this thing is. My friend's mother gave us this cactus, well, like this year, 21 years ago. We've managed to keep it alive. She's since passed away, and we'll keep it going for as long as we can. Here's a little update on we've got iceberg lettuce here. We've got some spinach back here. This is an old house plant that a friend of my wife's gave her. Well, this is the 3rd year on that, so I'm trying to keep that thing alive for her, but it's not liking this winter for some reason, but probably needs to be transplanted really bad. We'll get to that this year. Here's our seed potatoes. You can see they're sprouting out. These are Yukon Golds. Yukon Golds. Here's our little baby Dutch yellow potatoes. They're a smaller variety. They're starting to sprout just a little bit there. Here's our sweet potatoes. No sprouts coming out on them yet, but I figure as soon as it starts warming up within the next month or so, we'll start getting some sprouts. It's actually laid in, got a couple of lasagna pans from the dollar store, filled it full of soil, pot and mix, put some holes in the bottom of the top pan, and then covered it with sand and laid them flat on the dirt. That's how I sprout them every year, and they do great. Here's a beet that we pulled last year out of the garden in the fall and put it in the crisper. It's a Cendrilla. We're trying to get some beet seeds out of that this year because it should go to seed this year. Here's a little pepper plant from our giant Marconis. I pull the peppers off and we freeze them whole. Just what we can't eat, we'll put in a 1-gallon freezer bag, wash them and put them in the freezer. And when I pulled it out this year to cook one of them, after it was frozen solid, I saved the seeds and planted them just to see if they would sprout after they've been frozen, and it sprouted. So we're going to see how that does this year. Here's our onion plant. This was a store-bought onion. You can see down in there. Just cut the bottom off and stuck it in some water to get it to root. Then once the roots started coming out, we put it in a cup with some dirt in it, some soil pot mix. There's our little onion ring holder. Finally had to pull one of them out because it's getting so tall. And here's our celery. You can see. Let's see if I can see. No roots yet on this one. This one I just transplanted. It had plenty of roots on it. I had a larger one, but I set it down on the ground here to water them and went outside to get some rainwater and come back in, and my cup was there, but the plant was gone. So I looked around the house and found it in the bedroom. And our cat had got a hold of it, drug it out of there because can't get out to eat the grass this time of year. So he had him some celery. So that one was a casualty of war. So we'll start another one next month and get back on the 3 there, and one every month after that. Up there I have another light hung, and those are our beet seedlings, and pepper seedlings. I checked those this morning and nothing's really sprouted out. So there you go. We're getting a good start on it. Just waiting on the weather to break. With any luck, within the next month, we'll be able to get some stuff outside. The leeks, anyway. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching.